gentlemen, come to the stage. Please put your hands together for Mr. Mark Munson!
Thank you so much. First, I'd like to thank the man from India for giving me an excuse for my man titties. Estrogen in the water. And I thought it was lack of exercise. Okay, well, I got it all wrong. Okay, first off, I'd like to explain to you, I have very deeply seated self-esteem issues. Okay? And I know you can't tell by looking at me, but you see this? It all started with my mother. Okay? You know, I love my mother, but, you know, sometimes they just say the wrong things. And when I was 13 years old, I pretty much asked the wrong question. You know, you should never ask this to your mother when you're 13, because you're very vulnerable at that age. And the mother will never answer this question correctly. Okay? I asked my mom if I was handsome. Okay, she thinks she's saying the right thing, but here's what she said. She goes, Mark, it's not what's on the outside that counts. It's what's on the inside. And to me, you'll always be special. Now, as a 13-year-old kid, this is what's going through my head. Okay, I envision myself with a football helmet, a drool cup, sitting in the back of the short bus on the way to school talking to myself going, my movie thinks I'm special! Okay, now let's move on. You know, one of my dates that I went on, okay, this is really makes it sad though, because I was at my best shape ever back in the 80s. Okay, this was the last time I dated. It tells you how old I am. But anyway, I was in the best shape ever. I was bench pressing 350 pounds, curled over 100 pounds per arm, 21-inch biceps without the use of steroids, okay? 34-inch waist, abs of steel, you know, a good six-pack. Of course, I obviously gave it up for a K. And, anyway, I'm driving on the freeway back from my, my date, and she's sitting there with me, and I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden I hear in the chair, in the seat next to me, she's going, I look over there, and I kind of let it go by, and then I hear again, What's the problem? Why do I have to give up so much in looks to find a nice guy? I mean, come on. Is that a way to say it? Say anybody? Okay? And anyway, I was thinking in the back of my head, why do I have to give us so much of self-respect just to get laid? So basically, I was also thinking, we're on the freeway. I could easily open the door and say, tuck and roll, bitch. But I took the high road, okay? I wanted to get laid that night because, this is the first time I ever had, the ability to say yes or no in that situation. I controlled that night. I looked over and I said, you know what? I'm getting laid tonight. And she goes, oh, really? I said, yeah. I said, for that comment you made, you owe me apology sex. And it did. It worked. Okay? Of course, she asked me, what if I say no? I say, well, tuck and roll, bitch. That's what I gave her that second alternative, but of course she went with the first one, thank God. Okay. But I also want to explain another thing to you, okay? White people can't dance, white guys especially, okay? I mean, if you want to stop us from reproducing, just take away a white guy's money and he's dead in the water, okay? Broke white men can't get laid. And it's because we can't dance, okay? Because, I've seen black guys, homeless black guys, get out of their, boxes, okay? and they take a shower, dress up real nice, go to the club and they're laid by, last call. Okay? With white guys, okay, I think Riverdance pretty much explains that white people can't dance. Okay? I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it's like a bunch of white people going like this, around, with no arms. Okay? I don't want to offend anybody that's seen Riverdance and loves it. Okay, but if that's the best we can do, we're in trouble.